First question. In a simple pendulum experiment, the maximum percentage error in the measurement of length is 2% and that in the observation of the time period is 3%. Then the maximum percentage error in the determination of acceleration due to gravity g is. Options. Option A 5%, B 6%, C 7%, D 8%, E 10%. The answer is option D, that is 8%. Now the explanation. We have the equation for time period of a simple pendulum is t equal to 2 pi into root of L divided by G. Now we need the percentage error in G. So want to make the equation for G. That is very important to find the error. So squaring both the terms, t square is equal to 4 pi square L divided by G, or G equal to 4 pi square L divided by t square. Now the percentage error in G is delta G divided by G into 100 equal to 4 pi square is constant. Delta L divided by L into 100 plus 2 into delta T divided by T into 100, as there is T square here. Now percentage error in G, that is delta G divided by G into 100 equal to percentage error in length, in the measurement of length, that is 2%, plus 2 into percentage error in the determination of time period, that is 3%. So here 2 plus 2 into 3, that is 6 equal to 8%. So the percentage error in the measurement of acceleration due to gravity is 8%. Next one. Which of the following quantities can be written in SI units in kilogram meter square, ampere raised to -2, second raised to -3? Options. A. Resistance, B. Inductance, C. Capacitance, and D. Magnetic flux. Here the answer is option A. Resistance. Now the explanation. In 12th third lesson current electricity, one equation for resistance is discussed, that is R equal to ML divided by NE square A tau, where M is the mass, L is the length, N number of electrons per unit volume, E charge of electron, A area of cross section, and tau is the relaxation time. And here N is the number per unit volume. So instead of that we can write ML divided by NV E square A tau. Now the corresponding units can be substituted. M is the mass, kilogram, L length, meter, V volume, meter cube, divided by N is a pure number, E square, that is charge of electron, coulomb square, A, that is area, meter square, tau is the time, second. Now from the equation I equal to Q divided by T, Q equal to I into T. That is, instead of the unit coulomb we can write ampere second. So here instead of C, A, S, ampere second. So kilogram M raised to 4 divided by A square S square M square S. Now I can simplify this. Here M square is there, here M raised to 4 is there, and here kilogram meter square a raised to minus 2 s raised to minus 3. So the equation, the unit kilogram meter square ampere raised to minus 2 second raised to minus 3 is the unit for resistance. Next question. The percentage error in measuring M, L and T are 1%, 1.5% and 3% respectively. Then the percentage error in measuring the physical quantity with dimensions M, L raised to minus 1, T raised to minus 1 is option A 1%, B 3.5%, C 3%, D 4.5% and E 5.5%. The answer is option E 5.5%. Now the explanation. Let x equal to M L raised to minus 1 T raised to minus 1. Otherwise also we can write it as M divided by L T as the power is minus 1. Now the percentage error in the determination of x is delta x divided by x into 100, which is equal to delta M divided by M into 100 plus delta L divided by L into 100 plus delta T divided by T into 100. Now the maximum percentage error in x equal to delta M by M into 100. The percentage error in the measurement of M, that is 1%. 1% plus percentage error in the determination of L is 1.5% plus here the percentage error in time is 3%. That is equal to 1 plus 1.5 plus 3, which is 5.5%. If L equal to 2.331 centimeter, B equal to 2.1 centimeter, then L plus B equal to what? Options A 4.431 centimeter, B 4.43 centimeter, C 4.4 centimeter and D 4 centimeter. Here the answer is option C 4.4 centimeter. Now the explanation. Here it is given that L equal to 2.331 centimeter and B equal to 2.1 centimeter, and we have to find L plus B. When we add these two numbers, 2.331 plus 2.1, that is 4.431. And the rule is that in addition or subtraction, the final result should be reported to the same number of decimal places as that of the original number with minimum number of decimal places. Which means when we add these two numbers, here the decimal place is 3. Here the decimal place is 1. So in the answer, there should be the least number of decimal places. That is, there should be only one decimal place. So here only one more number should be there. That is 4.4, because this number is 3, which is less than 5. So when we round off, it will become 4.4 centimeter. Next one. The number of significant figures in 0.002305 is options A 6, B 4, C 7, D 2, E 3. The answer is option B 4. Here the number is 0.002305. all the non-zero digits are significant. So we need to count 2, 3 and 5. Here 1 0 is there in between two non-zero numbers. That is also significant. So here the total number of significant figures are 4. Next one. The displacement of a particle moving along x-axis with respect to time t is x equal to at plus bt square minus ct cube. The dimensions of c are options a t raised to minus 3, b l t raised to minus 2, c l t raised to minus 3, d l t cube and e l t square. Here the answer is option C, L t raised to minus 3. Because in the equation x equal to at plus bt square minus ct cube. For one equation, all the terms must have same dimension. Here x is displacement, so its dimension is L. So all the term must have the dimension L. Here we need to find the dimension of C. So in this term, ct cube also must have the dimension of L. Now C, its dimension is unknown. T is time. Its dimension is T. T cube equal to L. Or the dimension of C equal to L divided by T cube or L t raised to minus 3. Next question. The quantity which has the same dimensions as that of gravitational potential is options. Option A, latent heat, B, impulse, C, angular acceleration, D, specific heat capacity and E, Planck's constant. Here the answer is option A, latent heat. Because the dimension of gravitational potential is L square t raised to minus 2. Latent heat also have the same dimension. Next one. A plate has a length 5 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter and breadth 2 plus or minus 0.01 centimeter. Then the area of the plate is options A, 10 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter square, B, 10 plus or minus 0.01 centimeter square, C, 10 plus or minus 0.001 centimeter square, D, 10 plus or minus 1 centimeter square and E, 10 plus or minus 0.25 centimeter square. The answer is option E, 10 plus or minus 0.25 centimeter square. Now the explanation. We know area A equal to length into breadth. So area equal to length. Given that length L equal to 5 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter, breadth B equal to 2 plus or minus 0.01 centimeter. Now length is 5, error is 0.1 and breadth is 2 and error is 0.01. Area A equal to length into breadth, that is 5 into 2, that is 10 centimeter square. Now we need to find the error in area. So from this equation, A equal to L into B, delta A divided by A equal to delta L divided by L plus delta B divided by B. Delta A divided by A equal to delta L, error in length, 0.1 divided by length 5 plus error in breadth 0.01 divided by 2. Now you can take the common denominator as 10. So 0.2 divided by 10 plus 0.05 divided by 10, which is equal to 0.25 divided by 10, or delta A, error in area, equal to 0.25 by 10 into area. Area is 10 centimeter square. 10 and 10 will cancel. Delta A equal to 0.25 centimeter square. So the expression for area you can write as the value is 10 plus or minus error 0.25 centimeter square. Next one. Masses of stars and galaxies are usually expressed in terms of options A. Neutron mass, B. Earth's mass, C. Nuclear mass, D. Proton mass, and E. Solar mass. The answer is option E. Solar mass. Next one. A body is moving at a speed near 0.3 meter per second. To measure its speed with an accuracy about 1% using a sampling distance 3 mm, the measuring clock should have a least count of the order of options A. 0.1 second, B. 0.01 second, C. 0.001 second, D. 0.0001 second, and E. 0.015 second. Here the answer is option D. 0.0001 second. Now we have speed equal to distance divided by time, or time equal to distance divided by speed. So here the time is distance, that is 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. It is given 3 millimeter. So 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter divided by speed 0.3 meter per second. And we need an accuracy of 1%. 1% means 1 by 100 of it. So the least count will be into 1 by 100. You can simplify this. 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 0.3 into 100. That is 3 into 10. 3 and 3 can be cancelled. Here 10 raised to 1. So it's equal to 10 raised to minus 4. This is the accuracy. This is the least count. Otherwise 0.0001 second. Next one. A physical quantity A is related to 4 observable A, B, C and D as follows. A equal to A square B cube by C square root D. The percentage error of measurement in A, B, C and D are 1%, 3%, 2% and 2% respectively. What is the percentage of error in the quantity A? Option A 12%, B 7%, C 5%, D 16% and E 14%. The answer is option E 14%. Now the explanation. Our equation is A equal to A square B cube divided by C into square root of D. The percentage error in A, that is delta A by A into 100 equal to 2 into delta A by A plus 3 into delta B by B plus delta C by C plus half into delta D by D into 100. Each one is percentage error. Now we can substitute the corresponding value. Percentage error in A is 1%. So 2 into 1% plus 3 into delta B by B into 100% error in B. That is 3 plus percentage error in C is 2 plus percentage error in D, that is 2, equal to 2 plus 3 into 3, 9 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 14%. Next one, if C is the capacitance and V is the potential, the dimensional formula for CV square is option A, ml square t raised to minus 1, B, ml raised to minus 2 t raised to minus 3, C, ml square t raised to minus 2, D, ml raised to minus 2 t raised to minus 2, and E, ml raised to minus 1 t raised to minus 2. The answer is option C, ml square t raised to minus 2, because here we need to find the dimension of CV square, and we know that the equation of energy stored in a capacitance U equal to half CV square, which means CV square should have the dimension of energy. So here the dimension of energy is ml square t raised to minus 2. Next one, the dimensions of 1 by mu 0 epsilon 0 where the symbols have their usual meanings are option A, L raised to minus 1 t, B, L square t square, C, L square t raised to minus 2, and D, L t raised to minus 1. The answer is option C, L square t raised to minus 2. And we have the equation 1 divided by mu 0 epsilon 0 equal to C, where C square, where C is the velocity of light. And the dimension of velocity is L t raised to minus 1, or the dimension of C also L t raised to minus 1. So the dimension of C square, which is 1 by mu 0 epsilon 0, also will be equal to its square, that is L square t raised to minus 2. Next one, a student measured the length of a road and wrote it as 3.50 centimeter. Which instrument did he use to measure it? Option A, meter scale, B, a vernier calipers where the 10 divisions in the vernier scale match with 9 divisions in the main scale and main scale has 10 divisions in 1 centimeter. C, a screw gauge having 100 divisions in the circular scale and a pitch as 1 millimeter. D, a screw gauge having 50 divisions in the circular scale and pitch as 1 millimeter. Here the answer is option B, vernier calipers, because the measured length is 3.50 centimeter, which means the instrument must have a least count of 0.01 centimeter, otherwise 0.1 millimeter. Now from the given options, if we calculate the least count of various device, least count is equal to 1 main scale division divided by number of divisions on the vernier scale. So here for vernier, least count is equal to 1 main scale division, that is 1 millimeter here, 1 millimeter divided by number of divisions on the vernier scale, that is 10, 1 by 10 millimeter, that is 0.1 millimeter. Next one, The least count of a stopwatch is 0.5 second. The time of 40 oscillations of the pendulum is found to be 40 seconds. The percentage error in the time period is options A 0.25 percentage, B 0.5 percentage, C 0.75 percentage and D 1.25 percentage. Here the answer is option D 1.25 percentage. Now the explanation, it is given that least count of the stopwatch is 0.5 second and the number of oscillation is 40 and the total time for 40 oscillation is 40 second, and we need to find the percentage error of the measurement from the given data. Percentage error is delta t divided by t into 100. We need to find delta t and also t. Delta t, the error in the measurement is least count divided by number of oscillation. Least count is 0.5 and the number of oscillation is 40, which is equal to 0.0125 second. Now the time period is total time divided by number of oscillation, that is 40 divided by 40, which is 1 second. Now the percentage error delta t by t into 100 is 0.0125 divided by 1 into 100, which is equal to 1.25 percentage.